Hey everybody, what's going on? It's All You Know 1994. I hope you're all having a great day today. And in this video on Black Ops 6, I have a few things I want to touch base on. One of them being the Twitter post that we saw from Charlie Intel, basically talking about how, we got all these price tags for the things in this game, but yet we still can't get a working anti-cheat fix until Season 2 or Season 3. And how I agree with that, and also how I was pretty much wrong about certain things in this game. But as you can see from this post from Charlie Intel, you know, talking about all the prices that we have to pay for things in this game. You already pay for the base game, you pay $70. Then for Black Cell per season, you pay $30, so that's $100 right there, right off the rip. For store bundles, if you choose to buy them, it's $20 to $30 for the high end ones. Then for a base battle pass without Black Cell is $10, and then this new event pass is also $10, 1,100 COD points. But yet we can't get a fix for anti-cheat until Season 2 or Season 3, like he states there, and a broken game, which I kind of agree with and kind of disagree with on that point. I'll talk about that here in a minute, but what I want to talk about next is the actual event track rewards that you'll see here. As you can see in the top, the green track is the free track with some less than stellar rewards, I would say. You got those two operators, which is alright, and then the meat cleaver, which is, again, okay, but, that's to be expected, what you would see in a free reward track. And then in the bottom, in yellow, you have, obviously, the more over-the-top, nice-looking rewards with the new operator at the end there. And, I'll start off by talking about where I was wrong, which isn't really saying much because it's kind of just a moot point, really. Where I was wrong was, this event, for the most part, as you can see in the background, I'm playing red light, green light, which is an okay mode. Don't expect to get crazy amounts of experience, though, when playing it. It's not that great of a mode for that aspect of the game. But where I was wrong was I was expecting Activision to go balls to the wall greedy with this event pass price. And the fact that it's only $10 or 1,100 COD points, I was wrong. And I can admit that. I think that that's a fair price. But at the same time, it's like I was wrong slightly, just very slightly, but it just kind of is negated by the fact that, like Charlie Intel pointed out in his Twitter post, look at all we're paying for already. I was wrong in regards to where I thought that they were going to price that price for the pass ridiculously high. That's about it, though. In terms of that being wrong, that's about where I go with it. And where I want to continue this commentary is basically touching base on what Charlie Intel pointed out. This game at a base price is $70. You go past that, and it's on $100 if you buy the Vault Edition. Then you have to pay $30 for the Black Cell version of the Battle Pass, which obviously you don't have to do if you don't want to, but you're almost incentivized to because some people out there really like getting those flashier blueprints for their weapons or flashier operator skins. So, yeah, you could pay a base $10 price for the normal Battle Pass, but if you want to get those flashier things, you are almost incentivized to pay that extra $30 for the Black Cell to get those. So that's $100, like I said, right there without paying the Vault Edition. If you're paying for the Vault Edition, right there, based off of those two things alone, you're already paying over $100 for this game. Then you can obviously you can go and pay $20 to $30 for store bundles, which again, you don't have to do. But again, people in Call of Duty really like flashy things. So obviously there's going to be people that are going to go and spend that $20 to $30 for those store bundles. And then the event pass being an extra $10. It's just, there's so many things that are being paid for in this game. Why we couldn't just get a free track for this event where every reward that you saw in that screenshot can just be on one long event track just for free. Why couldn't we get that? And then like he pointed out also, we get all this stuff that we have to pay for from Activision and their greedy business practice, but we can't get an anti-cheat fix until, at the earliest, next season, Season 2, which isn't until 24 days from now, or maybe even Season 3. I mean, but hey, we gotta pay another $10 or we could pay another $10 for the premium event track for the Squid Game collab event. It's so silly to me that knowing there's no way that they haven't seen it. For those that don't know, the last I've seen percentage-wise was this game had lost 40% of its players, which obviously for most people probably doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot, realistically. They've lost 40% of players since October, and that's based off of Steam charts. Take Steam charts as you will, what it is what it is. But we don't see those kind of player drops this early into a Call of Duty game. You'll obviously see a player drop in a Call of Duty game every year. It happens. But to see it so extensively high this early on, you would think Activision, Microsoft, Treyarch, whoever, would have been like, let's give these guys, a nice collab Squid Game event and give them this premium reward track for free with all the rewards that you see included in one track. They can't do that for us, and they expect us to stick around and play the game for 12 months. That's just not going to happen. Most people today aren't willing to put up with this greedy business model. And it's unfortunate because in most video games nowadays, this greedy business model is everywhere. It's not just Call of Duty, it's everywhere. And it's an unfortunate thing, but it's a truthful thing. I think that Activision and Microsoft really dropped the ball here. They had a chance to really bring back some players to this game with this event, and I just feel like this event is going to be cool and interesting for a few days, and then it's going to drop off. And then they're just going to be back where they were before with a very low player count. I mean, obviously, I don't know the exact player count, but it's probably not as low as most people would say or think. But it's the fact that this event could have brought back a lot of those players that left if you would have just been less greedy. It's like I've stated at the top of this video, you're paying anywhere between $70 to $100+ just for the game, and then if you have been incentivized, you're paying another $30 for Black Cell, and then paying anywhere between $10 to $30 for store bundles. You're just paying upwards of $200+ just for stuff in this game that's not going to matter in a year. This game is relevant for maybe 6 months, and then Activision just doesn't care anymore. Maybe even less than that. It seems like even in this game, Black Ops 6 this year, they've pretty much given up already. They're just trying to milk us for as much money as they can at this point because they realized that Black Ops 6 just didn't hit like it should have. It was piped up so much, and everybody was talking so great about this game, and then look at it now. Just look at it. It's been one of the worst experiences for Call of Duty in recent years, I think. I would argue we haven't seen this kind of negativity towards a Call of Duty since maybe Modern Warfare 2019. And the only people that we have to blame for this is the developers and Activision-Microsoft. They could do so much to keep players around and to make players feel like they're important to them, and they just choose not to with everything they do. This Squid Game collab event was their gateway to bringing back players that they had lost, and they dropped the ball. While the event and the price for the event pass, to me, is pretty good. I think it's a fair thing, but it's completely negated by the fact that you already are paying so much money for these games every year. I just think that while I think it's a fair price, it should have just been free for everybody. They should have just done that, and they should just give us the dang anti-cheat fix by now. There's no reason why we can't get it now. If you're so passionate about Ricochet and everything that they are doing for this game, then you should be putting forth the time and money to fix the anti-cheat, because it's a problem, and it's still a problem even after this most recent update. And it just doesn't seem like they care. But they're going to milk us for every penny that they can. And while I was slightly wrong about certain things, I feel like the majority of it I was still right, and it's just wrong and scummy. And there's just nothing really that we can do about it as players except deal with it. And the fact of the matter is, I see people all the time talking about, oh, just stop buying the games, guys. There are so many players that play Call of Duty, and Activision has so much financial backing anymore that even if there was a large player count that just stopped playing the game, I don't think it would make a difference, guys. I really just don't think it would. we're in a state of Call of Duty where they have made their money. They make their money every year, and nothing we do at this point is going to change that and make the game better because they just don't care about anything but dollar signs. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. If you disliked the video, go ahead and leave me a dislike as well. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And this is All You Know 1994. Peace out.